Hey, what's going on, guys? Quick thing here. This video is about negative equity concerning vehicles. I see on Facebook like a certain dealership, I'm not going to say the name of them. I'm not a fan of them, but this is a lot of dealerships still advertise like, hey, come trade in your car now, get into something better for similar payments or whatever. And it's basically like if you say you own your vehicle, that's what they call negative equity. A lot of you probably know that, but for those that don't, here's a little preview of what that actually equates to. So why I posted this video, because I've seen so many comments on the Facebook post like, oh, can you help me out? Can you help me out? This is my situation, this is my situation. I'm just looking at them. I'm like, wow, a lot of people don't know about what actually goes on. So I got a quick example I wrote down. These are real vehicles. Let's just say this is my situation, just some examples I made up here, but real vehicles. This one is actually for sale at a dealership lot here in Columbus, Ohio. Say I have a 2018 Honda Accord, okay? It's got, the average for that car is 80,000 miles. I got married, had a couple young kids, twins, and I'm start hauling stuff. So I decide I want to get a Ford F-150. There's a 21 Ford F-150, 4-door, 4-wheel drive, 56,000 miles. It's the price of it's $31,400. So I go to dealership and with my Accord, and let's just say I bought the Accord used and I may overpaid for a little bit, okay? So the value, they use a thing called Black Book, which I've seen that you can get that online like Blue Book, but they're saying that car is worth about 12 to 13,000, good shape, nothing, no major damages or everything. Well, let's just say, yeah, 12 or 13,000, we'll go with that, but say I owe $18,000 on that car still. Like I said, bought it used, maybe, paid well over $20,000 for it, or depending, on certain circumstances. So we'll say I owe $18,000 on that car. So I go talk to the dealership and they're like, okay, yeah, we'll pay off the loan. But here's what happens here, guys. So $31,400. Say they're going to give me $12,000 for the loan. Okay. $31,400. How they do that, they're going to take that $31,400. They're going to add what I owe on the car. So they're going to add $18,000 to that, which now my total financing that I'm asking for, or my price, goes from $31,400. Keep in mind, this is a used vehicle, 2021. I add $18,000 to that. That brings that up to $49,400. Okay, see where I'm getting at here? Now, what I say, they're going to give me $12,000 for my trade-in. Now they're going to take $12,000 from that $49,400. Now the price I'm at is $37,400, a whole $6,000 more than what that truck is actually worth. This isn't too terrible. A lot of dealerships, when you do that, they'll be like, hey, well, do you have money to put down? I'm just assuming I'm doing zero down here. Or a lot of times what they might tell you like, hey, let's see if we can get you in a 23. They might move you into a different vehicle that might be worth more, or it might be a little bit newer. And the reason for that is because the banks see that as being more of a higher value, not as much as a risk as a used vehicle, And that's I just want to give you guys a quick estimate, a thing on how negative equity actually works. And yes, will the dealership pay your trade-off? Yes, but you never escape that loan. Like I just gave in that example, you still have that loan amount that you owe tacked onto this other vehicle that you're trying to buy. So that's it. So keep that in mind. The dealerships, yes, they do pay it off, but you're not free from the loan. You still owe. Like I said, say if I went with this vehicle here, they're going to pay that full $18,000 off, and they're going to get the title of that car. But as you see in here, I still got that rolled over. And this isn't bad. This $6,000, $7,000 for negative equity isn't bad. One reason why I made this video, because I've done the negative equity thing twice. The second time I made out, I broke even on it. So that's kind of what you want to do, is break even, where basically it would mean like I owe exactly what the trade's worth, so it wouldn't affect it at all. My piece of advice, like I said, I've done that personally twice in my life. I said never, ever again. So now it's been a minute since I bought or financed a vehicle, but now what I would say or what I recommend to people, one, keep your vehicle, even if you're a single person. Don't be running around here with just one vehicle. I say keep a backup vehicle, especially if it's a decent vehicle, still running, still treating you good. Keep it. Don't get rid of it. You know, any grown working person over 30 years old, you need 2 vehicles. You don't need to be going around there asking for rides for people and all that. That's my opinion. If you can afford to, okay, it makes things a lot easier, you know. And also, as far as that goes, just, yeah, if you go to trade something and have it paid off, or better yet, just try and sell it. You know, CarMax, I sold a car to CarMax and they actually gave me a pretty decent price for it. They used to didn't, but this, I don't know how it is now, but I've heard rumors about them going out of business. I don't know. Like I said, I just want to give you guys this example of negative equity. So if you hear the things, or if you owe quite a bit on a vehicle and you're thinking about getting rid of it, you ran the numbers and you go in the dealership, just know this is what you could walk into, what you most likely will walk into. And like I said, this vehicle's a 2021, so that's a few years old now. So they would probably try and push you into a higher price vehicle, you know, just because it'd be worth more to bank, or a newer vehicle. Hey, I misspoke earlier. I should have said vehicle instead of loan. I was referring to the dollar amount, 12,000. I just thought about that. My bad. Vehicle, not loan. Also, the tools you use online, Blue Book, Black Book, whatever, if they're saying, like, for that car I gave, the Honda, $12,000, don't be surprised you go to the dealer. You might just be on the safe side, knock anywhere from $2,000, $3,000 off that. And honestly, that's going to make it more that you owe, and, you know, more that you're financing and everything.
You know what to do. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Later.